Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, team. Chalo, nice to see you. It's Monday morning, 6:31 a.m. Chalo, let's enter straight away into the first activity of the day. So, like from last week, we have tried to give around 20 minutes each for activity. First, we will get into meditation. After that, 20 minutes of learning, and then 20 minutes of activity. Okay? So first of all, yes, just washing up your face. I think morning time, uh, it would be good with cold water, so it can really keep you nicely fresh. So take up some cold water and get out of your bed and sit into some different place where you're not regularly sleeping. And as part of that, sit down with your spine gently erect, and then we will get started with activity. You need to make habits simple for implementation. Okay, guys, that's really very important. So every single day, the more easy you make to do things. Okay, so for example, while sleeping, have a water bottle with you. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, you take a few breaths and straight away drink some water there. So if you make your habits easy to do, it will become more possible to do it for a long time. Okay? And once it becomes the initial routine, it runs by itself. Okay? So similarly, like waking up and all, like pattern bana do life ko, it just happens in a momentum then. Okay? You have to psychologically train yourself. Okay, as soon as this alarm rings, I will immediately do that without even a second thought process. So this is how you will be able to overcome procrastination and everything. You need to develop your own hook points for taking actions and getting results. Okay? Okay, fine, everyone. Chalo, let's get started. I'm sharing my audio. Meanwhile, sit down with the spine gently erect, palm facing upwards in your laps. Okay, just a second. Taking some deep breaths, breathe in and breathe out. Exhale. Exhale. And breathe in. Breathe out. And in. Okay, chalo, let's go.
Welcome to day 3. What is reality? Is it what we can experience with our senses? Or is it something else, something deeper? Consider for a moment. Where was the chair you were sitting on before it was created? Where was your newborn before she came into this world? Just because we cannot see or touch something does not mean it doesn't exist. It simply means we can't experience it in our three-dimensional world at this moment. The same holds true for whatever you consider abundance. Limitless love, unbounded joy, optimal health, or greater material possessions. Just because you're not experiencing what you desire in this moment doesn't mean it can't exist for you. We live our lives primarily on the physical plane, which includes everything that has form or substance, what we commonly refer to as matter. Some look at this physical realm and see lack. Others see abundance. Some feel abundant. Others feel limited based on certain messages they may have received in the past. While we believe matter to be reality, we often view reality as changeless. Yet matter and form continually change. So, what then is reality? As we exist in the physical plane, we also live at the level of the mind. The mind is that part of us that perceives, thinks, reasons, and evaluates. The mind is potential energy, and because of this, we can change our physical world simply by changing our thoughts and beliefs. Beyond the mind, at the deepest level of consciousness, resides the spirit. This is the part of us that is eternal, unchanging, and imbued with pure, unlimited potential. Tapping into this potential is what enables us to manifest miracles. The world out there may appear to be objective, but in fact, it is subjective, a construct of our own interpretations. Our words, thoughts, and beliefs create specific results in the physical world. Therefore, abundance does not spring from an external source. Rather, it comes from within, from thought, intention, attention, and expectation. You, as a powerful creative being, can change your perceptions, change your mind, and change your reality by transforming your thoughts and expectations. You can begin to speak and understand nature's language and harness its infinite flow of energy, information, and intelligence to enjoy the great bounty of spirit that is your birthright. As we prepare for meditation, let's contemplate today's centering thought. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Now let's begin. Please find a comfortable position. placing your hands lightly in your lap and closing your eyes. In this moment, go within to that place of inner quiet where we experience our connection to the higher self. Let go of all thoughts and begin to observe the inflow and outflow of your breath. With each inhalation and exhalation, allow yourself to become more relaxed, more comfortable, more at peace. Gently introduce today's Sanskrit mantra, repeating it mentally and allowing it to flow with effortless ease. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Existence, consciousness, bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. Whenever you find yourself distracted by thoughts, sensations in your body, or noises in the environment, simply return your attention to mentally repeating the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Please continue with your meditation. I'll mind the time, and at the end, you'll hear me ring a soft bell to indicate it's time to release the mantra. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda. Just mentally. It's time to release the mantra. Please bring your awareness back into your body. Take a moment to rest, inhaling and exhaling slowly and deeply. When you feel ready, gently open your eyes. As you continue with your day, carry the sense of abundance with you, reminding yourself of today's centering thought. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Today, I focus on what I want to attract into my life. Namaste.
Okay, so take a deep breath and exhale. Just rub your palms against each other. Put a smile on your face. It's a beautiful morning. Roll it over your face. Slowly open up your eyes. Okay, team. Chalo, let's get started with their activities. So always have peace in your life. That's really important. We need to find and make reasons for living happily. Okay. And you can become cheerful the way you want to make yourself cheerful. In any situation, you can choose to stay worried, or you can choose to overlook things, let go things, and find reasons to be happiness. And it's always good to stay happy, right? That's how we become, we enjoy this life. Otherwise, always carrying a burden of unhappiness, tension, worry, it's not going to help anyways, right? So always try to be at peace with yourself. Fine. Now let's get started with the second section of the day, where we will be doing, just a second, where we will be doing learning. So we will play up that Robin Sharma related stuff. Here it is. Okay, so we are into the journaling. He is specifying one by one reasons of why we should journal. Let's go. Open up some notes you can also involve in actually writing stuff and things. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen. Okay, so journaling deconstructed, we did it for 14 minutes, 15 seconds. So let me go there back again. Journaling deconstructed, 14 minutes, 15 seconds.
Lunch, over a cup of tea. Before you go to sleep, pull out your journal and write about it. Here's what I, of course, you've just read a great book, or let's say you've just had a great conversation with your mentor or stranger. Over lunch, over a cup of tea, before you go to sleep, pull out your journal and write about it. Here's what I learned. Here are the 7 points. Here are the 15 points. And dial it in and calibrate the insights. Why? It'll deepen them in your thinking. It'll lock them in. And then, as you know, it's your beliefs that drive your behavior, right? Your income and your impact always reflects your self-identity. And so through learning and integrating the learning so you become this force of nature and this more valuable human being, then you will be able to bring on the value to your marketplace, bring on the service, bring on the passion, bring on the energy, bring on the excellence so that you become unstoppable as you rock your craft in your...
देखो guys, एक simple फंडा रहता है, right? कि when you pass through certain experience for the first time, okay, एक rush में you just go through it. But when you take time to reanalyze ki what happened, why it happened, and when you take time to pause and reflect on the situation, you will draw very nice, meaningful outcomes from that. So in your life experiences also, like sometimes things are going good, sometimes things are going bad. But if you take a pause and reanalyze those things, you will be able to make a lot of learnings out of your situations. At 1,000 feet view, you might say, "Carry nothing, it's just a routine thing only." But if you really stop and relook at things in very detailed manner, acha, this happened, why this happened, or is that predictable already? You just have to analyze your situations. And from that, you will learn a lot and you can apply those good things as part of your future activities also. And that is the reason why successful people are successful. So they are smart enough to learn from their own life journey fastly, quickly, and then they implement them back again into their own lives. So he's emphasizing so much on journal, write things down, take a pause. Like during the day, something good happened. By the end of the day, rewrite about it. What are the key things? And when you do these things multiple times, those learnings stay with you. Right, so he's emphasizing
market of choice.
Such a big
and that brings me, I hope you've loved this mastery session. I'm full of passion and energy. Obviously, I love journaling and I really want you to do it, just to experience it so that you get the benefits in your own life, which is my great wish for you. And the 7th reason to journal in this deconstruction I've walked you through with great love is it allows you to record your remarkable life.
Records your remarkable life. Okay.
You know, there are no extra people on the planet today. And it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire, a street sweeper, a chef, a filmmaker, a carpenter, a laborer, an astronaut, a scientist. You are built for remarkability. And your life is colorful. Your life is meant to be rich. It's meant to be beautiful. And the hard times will serve you. I mean, the hard times, those times of pain and frustration build your character. They open you up. They deepen you. They give texture and beauty and deliciousness to your life if you see them and embrace them that way. And then your times at the top of the mountain, savor those. They're glorious times that are meant for you. But write it all down. You know, it's writing your journals. That's your autobiography. And I hope you get to the end of your life and maybe you're 127 years old and you look at this heap of journals and you go back through them and you read about your learnings, you read about your lessons, you read about what you gave, you read about your trials, you read about your victories, you read about who you influenced, the people you loved, the people you inspired, your times of confusion, and a smile comes to your face because you realized you lived life beautifully and meaningfully. And I really hope on the last hour of your last day, as you flip through your journals, surrounded by those who love you. That's what comes to your mind and within your heart. Thanks so much for being with me.
Thanks so much for sharing this powerful message. Okay, so point is, it was a pretty long video and all focusing about you should start writing things down in a journal. Okay, take a pen, paper, and people recommend go ahead from the market, bring big books and as part of write it as well on a regular basis. Okay, so habituate to journaling. This is what is the conclusion. Lot of reasons for that. Organizes your thinking, it builds up hope. Okay, allows to repeat the and relive your favorite experiences, imprints deliberate gratitude, helps process through and release low emotions. Okay, and records your remarkable life. Okay, so it is really important, something which you can really acquire. And as a core conclusion, in your life you will pass through pain times and there will be joyful successful memories. Point is, with journaling you can take best of both the situations. Okay, and even when nothing is happening in your life, let's say no epic success, no epic failures, regular life bhi chal rahi hai, if you even journal that, you will realize ki this life is worth too much important to not do something great. That realization should come to you. If it is a flat, boring life just going on and nothing exciting happening, you will realize you're just wasting your time here. And that realization will also come when you're doing journaling. You'll be like, just like past year was not at all great. I did not do anything worth appreciating. And that appreciation, self-awareness is going to have a better maybe 2024 for you, right? So that is where journaling, amazing results from all the aspects. Okay, fine. Let's move on to the next chapter now. Be ultra inspired. Chalo, let's see what the last part is. Let's go.
Hope you are fantastic today. And you're about to see a session called How to Stay Ultra Inspired. And, you know, I used to be a litigation lawyer, and I used to sort of laugh at this idea about inspiration. I thought it was soft. And yet, when you really deconstruct or think about progress, when you look at the Mona Lisa, when you look at great companies that have been created, when you go to Vatican City and you look at the Sistine Chapel by Michelangelo, when you look at anything that is a masterpiece in the world, it was all created by a woman or a man who felt inspiration deep within their hearts. And so we live in a world that's very volatile. Even you going through this program, I totally get your commitment. I totally get you've been learning new ideas. You've been installing new habits. All change is hard at first. It's messy in the middle because it's like a renovation. You're tearing down the old foundation so even new and better intellectual and emotional and spiritual and physical architectures and foundations can be put in. And it's beautiful at the end. But if you're going through a place right now where it is kind of messy and you're feeling confused, maybe you're tired, maybe you feel really disrupted, I'm here to remind you change will be gorgeous at the end. And you're going through a process and it is all good. And the hero in you wants your next level of world class and the beautiful life that I know you deserve. And so what I'm also suggesting to you is this: you want to protect your inspiration. You're going through a lot of change. There's a lot of news in the world right now. There is a lot of negativity out in society. There are these energy vampires, maybe even in your own circle. And life can be hard. You've got these great seasons, you've got these hard seasons. That's just life. Please don't think that I don't have hard days. But what I've done is I have learned these tools and these tactics, like the tight bubble of total focus, and where you protect your inspiration, you protect your energy, you protect your mindset, you protect your heart set. And that's how you go through the world, living your lofty ambitions, living a great life, staying on your game because you've learned how to pivot from a hard day or a difficult season to rise to your best. So this next session you're about to watch, this video, will help you stay ultra inspired as you make your rise to legendary. You can't be legendary if you have no energy. And if you look at any iconic producer, one of the common traits they have, massive levels of energy born of inspiration. And so I want to I'm going to jam in this mastery session and just brainstorm a little with you on some of the best ideas I know of to stay inspired because, you're a crafts person.
Okay. Okay, so far conclusion is if you want to do anything in your life, you need to be inspired to do that. You need to be passionate to do that. Otherwise, you will anyway stop, give up, and take a pause, right? So how do you always stay inspired and in fact like be ultra inspired, which will fill you up with hope, excitement, and that energy, let me do it wala attitude. So how it all begins. So let's see, the next few minutes are going to be towards that.
You want to produce exponential results. You want to wow all witnesses. You want to really be the leader in your field. And it all starts with being inspired. I mean, I used to be a litigation lawyer. I used to think the idea of inspiration was very soft. It was all about hard tactics, strategy, execution. And yet, if you look at Elon Musk and you look at Nelson Mandela, you look at Jeff Bezos, you look at Pablo Picasso, you look at any game changer, legendary performer, what they did was because they were inspired. I mean, if you look at Elon Musk right now with SpaceX, that's coming from inspiration. If you look at the work of Da Vinci, he was inspired. You look at Thomas Edison, inspiration. If you look at a lot of these startups, these are women and men doing what they want to do because they are fueled by this intense purpose. But at the foundation, the purpose is inspiration. And so,
okay, the foundation of purpose is inspiration. People say find your purpose, find your passion. So you need to be inspired enough to find it.
inspiration is not sort of important. Inspiration is fundamentally important. And so I encourage you to protect your inspiration. And I'm going to walk you through some of the best ways I know of how to do that. Number one, the concept of circulation.
Okay, so let's write it down. Let's understand the power of circulation. Okay, people ask, right, another variation, how to always stay motivated. It's nothing but if you are inspired, you will be motivated, you will do every other thing, right?
I call it the power of circulation. There is great value in just getting out there. My friend Tom Peters talked about it years ago. He called it managing by walking around, and he spoke of it in the context of within an organization, leave your office and just walk around. But I see it as even larger, with all due respect to Tom Peters, who is a wonderful, wonderful guru. And I just want to sort of maybe the best way to say it is just take it into a different context, which is circulate around the world. I don't always love traveling. I travel a lot, sometimes before a speaking tour. I ask myself, do I really want to get on this speaking tour? And then I remind myself the power of circulation. By getting on an airplane, I meet new people. By getting into a new city, I get provoked by new insights. By hearing new conversations, I get new levels of energy. And so there's great power in circulating. I guess to be really tactical, what I'm encouraging you, if you want to be inspired, get out there.
Okay, so basically move, okay, travel, explore, okay, don't get stuck in routine life. Get out of your place, keep moving, keep exploring, meet new people, talk to them, experience new things. This is really wonderful. Okay, I was just mm, thinking about it once. E- Let's say even if you are in the same city for forever, okay, let's say past 20 years, but still there will be so many places which you have not visited. Okay, थोड़ा सा really think about it. Any city has so many types of restaurants, so many things, parks and all that to experience, so many food stalls here and there across the city to experience. There are different kind of road varieties. Means even within the same city, there is so much to explore which you might not have done it. Okay, and a human being learns based upon new experiences, right? So I think even that could be the starting point, just moving out of your regular what you do things and just experiencing something different, and that will keep you fresh and always excited. So that is the power of circulation. Okay, he's saying if you want to be inspired, okay, get out there, just move, circulate, move out of your place, maybe even travel to a different place or city.
I had a conversation just the other day with an Uber driver. He was telling me how he lived in Kiev and he studied engineering. We talked about the culture in the Ukraine, but he explained why he's now in this country. He explained his adversity story, how difficult it is. He said, you know what? I want to be an engineer, but I've got a family to feed. So I'm doing this as an Uber driver. I don't really love it, but you know, it's how I make my living. And we had this conversation where I got all of these different ideas that really were valuable to me. So conversations are very educating, but the point really is insight number one, there's great power in circulating, because that's when you have new conversations. That's when you detect new insights. I mean, get some of my best ideas just reading magazines in hotel rooms. They have nothing to do with leadership. They have nothing to do with productivity. They have nothing to do with high performance. But I love reading fashion magazines. You know, one of my favorite magazines is Porter. It's a relatively new fashion magazine. I was in Los Angeles the other day. I was reading the Robb Report. I was reading, it was sort of like a style guide to Los Angeles. And just learning the languaging of those creative people, the chefs and the fashion models and the fashion designers and the people who are creating these cool scenes creates great ideas for me to bring to you. So there's great power in circulation. Second insight, if you want to.
Okay, I think let's stop here. It's already 7:11. We should go to the activity section. But major, I think, two conclusions where we are. We need to start journaling. Since long time we are speaking about journaling, so get started with this. Okay, if you don't want to make it in a hard copy or a pen and a paper, use the digital version. But let's get started with it. Okay, every single week, I think you should definitely have something to journal around. Set up that target to yourself and get started. Every week, kuch to hona chahiye. Maybe every weekend, reserve some time where you do a flashback of your entire week. Okay, what good happened with you and what areas of improvement you have, and maybe take 1 hour to just write those things, those experiences. You will feel more deeply about your life experience. Okay, and this is really important. Many people just पूरा साल निकल जाएगा when 2023 is ending, and in December they will say, or a full 2023 went just like that. Point is, you let it go like that, right? Time is passing at the same pace, but you're just not experiencing it. You're just passing through it in a rush. Just 1 hour every week, just looking back what we did good, what we have to improve. Why that way? You will deeply involve with the way you're passing your time. And when you wake up in the morning, learn these new things every single day, you will feel like life mein you are using your time wisely. And then by the end of 2023, it will not be a time nikal gaya. It will be like, what an amazing year it was. And you will feel good about yourself. You became better. You have some purpose. You have some goal. You are more happy. You are excited about life. You are improving daily. And that's a great year, right? So this is what. So first thing, make your time count on the planet and start it by simply journaling your own life experiences. Okay? And the second is inspired ke liye. This is also very simple and a very powerful thing. Don't get stuck into your routine, boring life. Okay? Go and experience new things. Okay? That's it. Experience new things, meet new people, read new stuff, move from places to places. This is one of the core reason ki why right now I am trying to, at least for a few years, stay outside abroad in a different place. Okay. So last year I was in Thailand, and in October I will be moving back again. So already like, okay, flights and everything is booked. So next month, October, I'm going back again just to experience this phase of life. एक दो साल करके coming back to India and then continuing back here, but just meeting new people, new cultures, that will like open up something in me, right? So whenever you get some time out, try to always make possibility for it, and just know it ki right time never comes. You have to make right time for yourself. Okay, so please do that. Make right time for yourself, because it is not going to come. You can always wait for it ke 5 saal baad ya 1 saal baad, but it's just wasting time. You can just do it today, you can just do it tomorrow. Okay, so that's a good one. I even do this abhi wahan pe, while we are in Thailand. So whether we stay home or anywhere outside, it's one and the same thing. So what I am experimenting there is ki every few weeks, okay, maybe for one weekend, just staying in a hotel just to experience a different place. That's it. Okay, so even though I have an apartment there, but just staying in a hotel for one day just to experience different kind of environment, and that gives a newness to life. And you have to create those situations for yourself. It will not come to you by itself. Okay, so right, I think I was able to relate with this, the power of circulation. With that, you will always be fresh, always be new for doing something. Okay, so I think only when you experience it, then you will find how wonderful it is going to be. Okay, okay, fine. Chalo, the time right now is 7:15. The remaining 15 minutes, let's go to the activity section. The time of this is, just a second. The current time is 5:30. 5:30. Tomorrow we'll resume from here. Next activities. Hello. First, let's perform the daily gratitude, everyone. Open up your OneNote. I think major takeaways, like, so please try to do something about it. Don't just let your life just pass through. Okay, everyone, open up your OneNote. Go to the daily gratitude section. Write down today's date, 20th September. 5 things which happened maybe over weekend, which you're thankful for and you would really like to appreciate. Deliberate gratitude was also one of an important topic. Chalo, let's see. Okay, so I'm done with my 5 things. And guys, another this simple thing. Only when you do things, then you will find something exciting about life. Otherwise, it will naturally get boring. So, and you cannot just leave things to time, because it will get boring if you're not doing anything about it. Okay. So you are responsible basically for the life that you are in, because you're choosing what to do and what not to do. Please understand that. The circumstances are not responsible for you. It's you who are making decisions to be the way you want to be. And I think that's a very big realization. Okay, you are in control of your life. That's it. You are in control of your life. Okay. So don't push it on circumstances. So confirm it in the chat, guys, if you're done with your gratitude section. Then we'll move to the next one. Okay, Swapnil is done. Other members also, chalo, speed up, speed up. Shruti is done. Shruti is done. Shivam done with 3. Chalo, chalo, few more, speed up. Appreciate, try to find things to be happy. Okay, so let's move to the next one, guys. Let's write down the daily goals. So gratitude. Okay, before the daily goals, let's do the 10 success affirmations. 10 success affirmations. Let's quickly write it. Try to write it from your mind by thinking. Only for reference, see the board. Otherwise, try to really remember it. We are doing it for now more than 2 weeks now. And feel every statement. You are what you believe you are. Okay. So upgrade your identity, upgrade your belief system. Don't be a victim on the planet. Don't think that life happens to you. You make things happen to yourself. Be bold, be courageous. Okay. Fine. I'm responsible for my life. I believe in myself. I'm committed to achieve all my goals. Fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. I like myself and love my work. I am a powerful source designed for success. I face challenges and overcome it with ease. I am a winner. I am strong and I am powerful. Okay, the 10 success affirmations. Next is the time to remind yourself about your goals. You need to be a believer. The goal is going to convert into reality. Okay. And the thing is, goal is not about wishing it. It is about practically converting it into plans and actions and improving on that till the time you get it. So just sitting at one place asking, I want this, is not going to get you. You need to get up, take actions, come up with plans, ideas, take massive actions, and do it as long as it takes to get there. Okay, nothing is ready made, nothing is shortcut. You have to go through this process every single time for every single goal that you want to achieve. Okay, time is a most powerful thing. Don't expect things today and tomorrow itself. It will all be based upon your practical planning. Okay? So get practical about your life a bit. Okay? So just write down your goal statement. And if you're doing the right actions, be patient. It will definitely come. Okay? If you're not doing right actions, so please take right actions. That's what constantly try to improve. Same ideas, if not working, keep changing it. Be smart for improving yourself in your ideas, approach, planning, and everything. Okay, everyone, chalo, go to your daily goal section. Write down today's date, 25th September. Write down your primary goal. Okay, and just take a moment to look at your goal and your deadline. Goal and deadline. Okay. And otherwise, today during the day, just ask these few questions to yourself. Okay, if you are not doing it regularly, okay, whatever you are doing right now or achieving your goals, okay, will it get you to your goal on the mentioned deadline? Be honest to yourself and just ask the simple question. Whatever ideas you are doing right now, whatever you're doing, okay, planning, execution, this, that, will it get you towards your goal? And it should not be a doubtful yes. If you know that maybe not, that means you need to improve. It should be a very confident yes when you are saying something. Okay, only when you say a confident yes to this answer, that means you are doing the right thing, which will take you towards your goal on the mentioned deadline. Okay, if you're doubtful about it, that means your planning is not up to the mark, your actions are not up to the mark. There is an area of improvement. So take some time out today during the day to really reflect on this statement. And if the answer is a confident yes, yes, go ahead doing it. But if it is not a confident yes, it is doubtful, it is ambiguity, it is confusion, then you need to again take a pause to figure out again okay, what you need to do in order to get it. ठीक है, उसके बाद फिर 30 minutes तक बैठ के you need to figure out कैसे, how can you get a confidence कि yes, your actions are going to take you there. ठीक है, okay, fine. Hello, next final 3 minutes, let's do a quick day planning. Okay, just write down the important you have and try to do that 100% task completion. Okay, don't keep a pile up of work and all that. Whatever you want to do today, write it in the list and finish it. Don't over plan and under deliver, and same don't under plan and try to over deliver also. Set up a target, be precise, and just accomplish it. It will help you be more decisive. Okay. So it's done. Let me share the attendance for today. It is 7:30 as well. If it is still in progress for you, continue. But yeah, plan the items and finish it. Okay, don't let today's work drag to tomorrow. Okay, here is the attendance link. Maintain your own daily counters so that every single day you can track your own progress in the morning. Okay, chalo, attendance is up, everyone, and daily keep incrementing the same counter. And continue with this momentum. So immediately after this, go out for a walk or a gym or a jog and listen to something there, maybe audiobook or anything, and then come back, have a nice fresh like cold shower. After that, eat healthy breakfast, and then sit focused for the full day to get results on whatever you want to do. Okay, continue the momentum and try to really sleep by around 11 p.m. at night time so that morning you can wake up, you can stay active throughout the day. If you're not sleeping at 11, so you will feel sleepy during the day because you're waking up at 6 in the morning. So it all has consequences. Take care. So you need to be aware of that. If you're not sleeping by 11, so maybe yes, during the day you would have to take some power naps. Otherwise, you will have some health impact. So even don't get there as well. Okay. Like health is crucial. All these other things are there, but you have to take care of your sleep and sleep properly in such cases. Night time. Okay. Okay, fine, everybody. Have a nice day and see you guys tomorrow morning, 6:30.